Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen wa salatu wa salam ala khairil mursalin Muhammadin nabiyyin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in wa ba'd. SubhanAllah, the Messenger of Allah sallallahu said that, in the latter days, knowledge will be removed, by not being snatched away from the people, but the scholars will pass on, they will be left on ignorance. And so this is that time, and this was a great man. He was a great man, SubhanAllah. It's hard, and it's difficult, 2 or 3 minutes, the things I really want to say about him. Maybe maybe many of you don't know. I have a close affinity for him and the work that he did. I see him as a person that followed in the footsteps of the prophets of Allah, the Anbiya. He was a man of action. He would call people to Islam. He would call people to righteousness and goodness. He would join good to the evil. But he was active. I did not see him as a person, as ustad, a professor, an intellectual, giving lectures and talks, in colleges. He went in the field. He moved all over the world, giving dawah to non-Muslims, encouraging dialogue with the Christians and the Jews. It's phenomenal, And so this is part of his legacy. He worked hard for that, And of course, when I think, he also worked very, diligently to bring the Muslims together. He had a heart, a warm heart for the Ummah. It reminds me of the Prophet ﷺ, who had a warm heart for his Ummah. Allahumma ummati, Allahumma ummati, Allahumma ummati. That was the Rasulullah. He wept because of his Ummah, the state that they would be in the future. And Allah sent Jibreel to tell him, don't worry. I will not displease you by your Ummah. So Yusuf Al Qaradawi is like that, subhanAllah. He loved the Ummah. That's what I see in him. That's part of his legacy. Always trying to work with the different scholars, creating different organizations, different institutions to bring ulama together, and break the barriers. It's phenomenal. See? And of course, subhanAllah, his teacher, Shaikh Yusuf, Rahimahullah, he was following his footsteps. He did the same thing. He was not a sit home or sit in the mosque or sit in an institution or staff kind of leader or teacher. SubhanAllah. He interacted with the people. He went out and gave the dawah, and he taught, and he tried to bring the Muslims together. I've read a lot about them, you see, and I admire that in them. Because today, the time in which we live in, we need more people like that to bring the Ummah together. We're in a bad state. And so that's how I see Dr. Yusuf Al Qaradawi. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give him the best. Give him firdaus and illuminate his grave. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allow his legacy to live on. One last thing, if I may, one of the things that impressed me, about him, and I think, he supposedly established an institution specifically, and he established many institutions, but one institution that really resonated with me was an institution to prepare future leaders for the Ummah. Future leaders, those who had knowledge of the Deen, and those who know how to, operate in the world that we live in, to lead and guide the Ummah, because that's what we need. We have many scholars, we have many readers of Quran, many fuqaha, but a lot of them are not leaders. Omar was a leader, Abu Bakr was a leader, Ali was a leader, Zayd was a leader. They were leaders. Salahuddin was a leader. Muhammad Fatih was a leader. They were leaders, you see, as well as scholars. You see, so I'm sure that's what he had in mind. An institute that's focused specifically on developing leaders like that, who can lead our Ummah and empower our Ummah and give us the victory,